Hello, my kings and queens, gods and goddesses. Welcome to Intuitive Starseed Tamara. Back with you guys for another collective message. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Gender is fluid in tarot, so flip the roles as you need to. He could be a she could be a he. And I can use profanity sometimes, so it just depends on the energy. But the cards I pulled so far is basically a divine union coming together, and it's pretty serious and it's pretty enlightening. Um, you got the Ten of Cups and you have the Hierophant out here. Um, but the cards I have so far, you have Earth and Fire out here. Um, you have all the signs out here, but Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces. A strong Aries, also Libra. But take what resonates. You know your story. You know what's going on. Whether it deals with your past, present, or future, you know what you're manifesting. If you know you have that gift, and we all do once we do, the healing. But there is a union out here um, that's coming together that um, has a lot of emotional and financial fulfillment. Um, I'm also getting that you're going to have to protect this union. It's going to need some protection. You're going to have to maybe stay private about, who you are in union with, or if you're not already with your person. Um, it's just going to be a lot easier. It's going to be a lot easier to move in that way because what you're coming from or what you're healing from or what your past relationships may have been like for either of you, um, divine feminine, divine masculine, you both are coming or walking away and completing cycles, at this point. So what you're walking away from, is what you're going to have to protect this new union, this new beginning moving forward, doing because this is a lot of conflict, that you walked away from, the both of you. And where there was some deceit, there was some deception and some illusion, that played a big part in what you're having to walk away from and go through. So you want to protect this union that's coming together that you may already be in, or this is a new beginning that, you're looking forward to, or that is coming in for you. And I do see that. So, but you will, you've done the healing. Yeah, you've done the healing, and I believe whoever you are, you've healed that moment in time where, you've maybe kept quiet or maybe, didn't do much to defend the union that you did have. And maybe you were the only one in that union that was defending or in an illusion, as to what was working and what wasn't, and what was healthy and what wasn't. But you're clear on that now, whoever you are or your person. But let's pull some cards and see just exactly what, moving forward, you're gonna have to be mindful of, and what exactly some of these things are that may um, be an issue, or have the issues that moving forward may consist of. So let's just pull and see. So there's a karmic masculine out here, and pillow talking about you harshly. First, middle, last initial W. Pay attention to music. So you do have a karmic masculine out here. Maybe there's somebody you walked away from, or the same person that may have been pillow talking about you harshly, too, in the past. And with this new union that you do have, in line for you, that is divinely guided and protected. I'm getting that too. Anything divinely guided, when you allow yourself, if you are of the divine. So I'm talking to a divine feminine, divine masculine. Um, because this particular union is, and it has purpose, so it needs protection. So the things you're walking away from, cycles you're completing, at this point in time, is lessons that had to be learned, prior to this new beginning, to step into something new. So, but those things that you may have had to deal with, to get here, could have involved a karmic masculine, doing some pillow talking about you, to whoever, he was with, and, or anybody probably that would listen is what I'm getting. That's what I'm hearing. But, and pay attention to music. A lot of messages sometimes, is in music. If you listen to Pandora, SoundCloud, whatever it is, iTunes, whatever it is you're listening to, in the car, on your phone, or, around the house, whatever the case may be, there's messages in music for you. So I'm getting that you're probably a music person. So self-esteem issues. So that may have been something you dealt with before that, has changed, with the work you put into yourself, the self-love, and recovering and healing from, past relationships, past friendships, whatever, this, past consisted of when it came to unions. Not all unions are, in love. This one particularly is. But there's also, friendships and partnerships, with business and, um, job opportunities and things like that, So self-esteem issues may have been something, this karmic masculine actually was dealing with at the time, or you. But that's something that I'm picking up on, that one of you had to deal with and also heal from. Self-esteem is not something that you heal from overnight. It's a repetitive, constant, routine thing that you do. Whether it's self-affirmations and, um, self-care, like the things you do, for yourself. Taking yourself out, doing something nice for yourself just by yourself. And a lot of people have a tendency to pull away from doing things by themselves because they feel like they need to be seen with somebody else doing it. And I hear that a lot. I have over the years, people saying, I don't want to go on this vacation, by myself. I don't want to go to Starbucks and grab a coffee and be by myself. Like, when it comes to self-esteem issues, there's a lot of things you're going to have to do by yourself in order to gain that confidence and gain that clarity, gain that secureness within yourself, to overcome this, to transmute, this, um, self-esteem issue, because it can, seep into depression too, and stress. So and insecurities too. Um, the other card out here is have a one-on-one with God. So as long as you don't have a God complex, that is also a good tool to use. If you're dealing with self-esteem issues and in this union, you're gonna find yourself having to do that a lot. Even to protect this union that you have coming. In the lovers and friendship too. You know, you're gonna have to have that one-on-one with God. That's your time to build your faith and release some things and just have that one-on-one with Him. It's just like talking on the phone, like I always say, um, or leaving Him a voicemail about whatever it is you want to speak to Him about. So if you're going for a walk, feel free to talk out loud and say, to the universe and talk to God one-on-one, just you and Him. Nobody's there to monitor what you're saying or record what you're saying or dispute what you're saying. But He looks at what's in your heart. So, if you're not gonna go to Him wholeheartedly, just don't say anything at all because He's too perfect to get something wrong. And the only way He can help you is when you're open and honest. And that's the only way to keep this union secured and giving thanks back to God for what He has put in place or what you've manifested and what He's allowing you to see that He's able to do for you when you let Him, when you let Him in. So, and the next card out is can we start over? So this union this new beginning that you have coming in, and the protection that you're gonna have to be mindful of, in reason and keeping it private and limiting what you speak on concerning that, um, so that you don't have to repeat a cycle of conflict, drama, a whole bunch of rah rah that really just ain't necessary or it's not gonna, you know, allow you that peace, in this union that you do have or that you're coming into. So, with that being said, can we start over is something from your past. This is somebody and something you're going to have to be aware of if you haven't already dealt with that in a past cycle of somebody wanting to start over and asking. And this may be a person from your past that is asking, he or she is asking, can we start over? And maybe they are afraid that you have already made it into this union that you manifested. Or maybe they are feeling that you getting close to it. Maybe they see, that you are doing less and less, toward them, or they seeing less and less action toward them, after all this time, or maybe they've made some attempts to try to reach out to you, and that is what that's about, is them being afraid that they, you know, them just want to make sure that you haven't moved on, and this person is saying, can we start over? And sneaky link is out here. So maybe this person, at one time was, your sneaky link, or maybe they considered you that, but they want to know, can they start over with you? So that's something you're gonna have to, be mindful of, and maybe protect and have set some boundaries, with this person. And maybe in the healing process, you've learned that that's something you're gonna have to do if you want this new beginning. And Aquarius could be significant. I did say, Earth and fire sign is out here. Release all fear and worry. So yeah, you're gonna need to do that, and I'm getting that you have, release that, because that's part of, self-esteem issues and stuff too. Like I said before. So release, all fear and worry, and that's not just something that you do one time and it's done. It may be something you have to do every day, because our divine union will constantly be under attack. And mainly a lot of times it'll be under attack from karmics. We were once karmics, and those that remembered us being that way or having some low vibrational behavior, way of thinking and stuff like that, they fail to realize that even when you low vibrational, you still learning lessons. You still understanding or allowing yourself to understand why this is going on or what it took to get out of this or that you even want to get out of this or that. So, but releasing fear and worry is necessary daily. So you're going to have to constantly be, probably having that one-on-one with God, in releasing all fear and worry and asking Him to, help you do that. He was in a closet the whole time. Things would be balanced out. So this sneaky link or whatever could have been, it says he was in the closet the whole time, but things will be balanced out. So this sneaky link could have been somebody that was in the closet the whole time. But, nonetheless, things will be balanced out. So maybe that person um, has gotten that part of whatever that is out of their system. Maybe they've explored that. Or maybe it's just something they're keeping in the closet, still, but they're, wanting to start over. Maybe they've healed that or have walked away from that. But in your new beginning, that's something you won't have to worry about anyway. So my family and friends are karmic and don't want me to trust you. So whoever this past person is, this karmic masculine, his family and friends are karmic and they don't want him to trust you. So that's another thing when it comes to, divine unions and the things we manifest when it comes to love and partnerships and business related, financially related, whatever the case may be. Um, you don't want to, um, rely on outside people to make decisions for you. Because then when them decisions don't work out, you can't blame anybody but yourself. We're responsible for our own healing, so our own actions. And when God questions us at the end of this life, we're gonna be the ones standing in judgment. But it's not gonna be a group of people. It's gonna be us individually for what we done. So, and again, I prefer the same sex. So somebody out here, or maybe this is you, or maybe this is a same sex union, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting this as a divine feminine, divine masculine. But whoever this karmic male is, maybe somebody that prefers the same sex, but he's still in the closet about it. Your controlling ways made you unattractive to me. So somebody out here saying your controlling ways made you unattractive to me. So maybe this is you, you know, um, feeling this way about, a karmic masculine or somebody from your past um, that, you may have felt like was controlling, or maybe they didn't think they were, or maybe they didn't you realize they were being that way, or what they were doing was considered controlling. But either way, it made that person unattractive to you. It was a turn off. Whatever you may have found, attractive about this person, the more they continue to have the ways they had, um, and not um, catching themselves, or checking themselves in them situations or at all, maybe. Um, and I'm getting this person never really even thought what they were doing was controlling. because maybe they've done this, and been this way so long that they don't see anything wrong with it. And people like that are mostly narcs. They're narcs, and they just don't do any wrong at all. They don't take accountability for anything, and the last thing they want is for people to look at them like, they got something wrong or don't know what they're doing. They rather make you look like that. But and the next card out is I was trying to control you and fail again. So like I said, this is, this past person in which you walked away from completely cycles you or your person. And your person probably is mirroring you too. They have probably went through some of the same stuff, but there's definitely a control issue that you are free from. You don't have to deal with that now, and you know now how to stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself, and stand your ground. So, and that's what you are going to have to be mindful of moving forward to your new beginning. Um, and the next card out is opening my heart to new love. So, there you go. You're preparing yourself, and you have prepared yourself to do this. To manifest and walk right into, what you have been wishing for, been working hard for. Um, and you're going to be able to, reap your harvest, the seeds you've sown. And moving forward, you know what to do now, that you've learned from the past issues. And for somebody wanting to start over with you, they're going to have to get to that part of the journey too, you know, and realizing that, that sneaky link thing or whatever, they considered you as, or whether they consider themselves that to you, that's over now, and jealous of you. So somebody's jealous of you for real, and maybe this, you know, person, or, maybe it's a friend, a good friendship that you've ended, that, you had to cut this person off because they just, over time, started changing on you. Maybe you found out some things that, you didn't know they were part of. Or maybe this is a lover, and whatever the partnership was, whatever the union was, a cycle that you completed out, it consisted of somebody being jealous of you. And jealousy can push people into doing a lot of, vindictive, spiteful things too. And the next card out is I'm stuck with someone who's codependent. So whoever your past person is, they stuck with somebody that's codependent anyway. So if they were codependent themselves and, got with this person as a sneaky link, you know, this person ended up being codependent, anyway. So maybe this, I think I'm getting this person had more than one sneaky link, if that's what they considered you as, or if that's what they are. Um, they that for a lot of people. So, but they definitely stuck with somebody that's codependent, and that's basically a karmic themselves. So, I mean, that's what I'm picking up. Not saying everybody that's codependent is karmic, but game recognized game. So if he's stuck with somebody codependent, pretty soon he gonna be codependent on somebody too, because this person is gonna eat up, whatever they putting down or putting out. And if they both got the same behavior, same vices, it's gonna eat a hole in somebody's pocket pretty fast. And make preparation is out here. So with this new union you walking into, um, you're gonna have to make some preparation for some things, you know, and that may be just, freeing up more time to welcome in, this new person, so that you can have that peaceful space, like setting things up and um, deciding, like, what new things you want to invite into your life that you wasn't doing before, because this new person coming in for you and you coming into their energy is, gonna be like a celebration. So you want to dress the part, you want to feel the part. So that may be, going to the gym, creating a healthier routine, that you feel comfortable enough to stick with it, not have it feel like it's discipline. Like, I mean, not discipline, where it feels like you forcing it, something you're more comfortable with. And incorporating some things in there, whether it's writing in a journal daily, morning time where you had that time to yourself, or sitting near a window and have a cup of coffee and just look out and meditate and just take in, just a blankness, where you're not thinking of anything good or bad, just clearing your mind of any clutter. So that way you won't have to um, be easily distracted, when it comes to meditation or when it comes to, you know, taking a long walk. Some people don't have money for gym memberships and things of that nature. So if you like walking, if there's a nature trail, that you've been saying you're going to go walk on, or just walk, period, make preparation, to incorporate some things into your schedule in your life that is going to give you that peace of mind and be added to that peace of mind that you have, to give you that openness, to keep allowing, love in, and making yourself, available to that. And it may mean getting out more, basically. And somebody saying, is you serious? So somebody may not even feel like, if you are moving on, that you're serious about that. And first, middle, last initial G. First, middle, last initial M. And lie to friends and family about why you ghosted me. So, whoever this karmic masculine is that you moved on from, um, in a past cycle, for some of you, this person lied to their friends and family about why you ghosted them. It may have been that was something you guys normally would do together as a couple, or from time to time, and their family, was used to seeing this person, you and this person, hanging out, taking photos, and, just familiar with this person in your life, and all of a sudden they probably started seeing less and less of you, or vice versa. Your family may have started to see less and less of him. But whoever this is, they've lied to friends and family about why you ghosted them. They probably not even telling them that you ghosted them. They probably telling them that they ghosted you, or they probably telling them, for some of you, they just giving them a random excuse as to why they haven't been seeing you. Maybe due to work, it may be due to school, it may be due to relocation, or family emergency, anything. But whatever it is, they're not being honest with family or friends. So if these friends are genuine friends, they know this person lying. So, and I'm picking that up for some of you, this person's friends, if they really friends, or if they family know them, they know this person lying. They just want to see what this person gonna say. That's all. And they probably not gonna even tell them, like, man, I think you lying, or like, what really happened, or girl, what really happened? Like, why you ain't, it's got to be more than that. Like, you for real? Are you serious? You know, um, yeah. But for some of you, I'm also getting that, um, some for some of you, this person is saying that you ghosted them, but they really They really ghosted you. They may have left you on red. They may have left you, um, on red for way too long, with not hearing from them or something like that, and them using that as a control tactic. And, then they turned around and, now the shoe is on the other foot, and now they lying about, why they haven't heard from you, at this point or up until this point. And it's probably because you ain't got your ass on them, you moved on. That's the next card out. Ain't got my ass on you, moved on. So, or maybe this is that, or maybe this is that person saying that, you know, um, to them, like maybe he's telling these people, family and friends, like he ain't got his ass on you, he moved on, you know, or she ain't got her ass on you, she moved on, whatever the case may be. But I took your unconditional love for granted. So somebody out here took your unconditional love for granted. It was somebody you loved unconditionally. Um, yeah, let's get exposure. So somebody is getting some exposure out here, which is not good. Because whoever this is that's getting exposure out here, they not liking whatever this is that's being exposed, or they not gonna like whatever this is. Um, because exposure of any kind is not always good, you know. And exposure sometimes it's almost all the time bad. When you hear the word exposure, it's like hearing extortion. There ain't no other way to look at it. But this exposure is something that's not going. It's not going to be something they can bounce back from, whatever this is. They're not going to be able to explain this away. So whoever's getting exposed, or whoever's got some exposure, um, whoever this is happening to, it's not going to be easy for them to lie their way out of this, or explain it away, or pay their way out of it. Sending high level demons your way. So somebody's sending high level demons your way. And that's probably why this deceit, this seven of swords and this seven of wands is out here. Um, because in this union, like I said before, what you walking out of and completing cycles, to get to this new beginning and opening yourself up for new beginnings, new love, has caused, either a karmic masculine, to involve itself. Some people do things out of emotion is what I'm getting to. And when you emotionally, make decisions and you try to go about unleashing, your anger or your frustration or your dislike for something going the way it's going, even if you lying to your family and friends about, why you don't hear from this person, or why, they haven't heard you, seen you with this person anymore, um, can make people, do this evil stuff like sending high level demons your way. And a lot of people don't even spiritually don't believe in a lot of hoodoo, voodoo, um, and things as far as demons is concerned anyway. So if you just randomly told somebody this or hearing this, you know, um, you wouldn't know how to defend yourself against something like this. And that's why people were saying shit like this your way, out of anger, out of spite, because they don't like how something turned out, or they don't want to do something physically to you. So they'll try to do something like this that you can't explain to other people or barely talk about because it's gonna make you look crazy, and that's probably what their intentions is to make you, lose your self esteem, you know, or have low self esteem. But when it comes to people sending high level demons your way, they extremely mad. And whoever this is, they want something done, and they paying somebody. I'm getting somebody's paying a practitioner, and this ain't the first time they went to this practitioner, whoever this is, but they constantly going to get something done. So this person could be, you may have an ex. For some of you, you may have, an ex that's a warlock, or an ex that's a witch, that a dark witch, because you do have white witches that use their gifts for good, but you also have dark, witches and dark, you know, warlocks that actually, dabble in dark arts, and they do that sacrificing souls and stuff like that, and they don't need to know you. People like, you don't even know me like that. They don't have to. They don't have to. Spiritually, people send things to people that don't believe in shit for real. They, if you don't believe in voodoo, curses, hexes, spell work, candle magic, if you don't know nothing about it, it's easily to be attacked, especially if you ain't chosen. So, but in these cycles, and the cycles you completed and walked away from, people you walked away from, somebody has been or did send high level demons your way. And being that you're a divine feminine, divine masculine, it's going back to them immediately. That's not something you even need to do a return to sender on, because the divine know what's going on, and no high level demon is, more powerful than the most high God. So, that's why you wasn't affected by that. That's why, your new beginning wasn't affected by that. And the next card out is, I'm not someone who apologizes easily. So this is not a person, you dealt with a person that they not a person that apologizes easily. Apologizing, especially for a narcissist, it's saying that I'm wrong, and then they not. They're gonna tell it they not. Speaking illness on your name. So some people speaking illness on your name, that's gonna be returned to sender. That's bad karma. People don't. People want you got people from past relationships, friendships, partnerships, work relationships, in business, that want to try to start a friendship over. Can we just, talk things out, hash things out, after they done spoke illness over your name? Like, done literally, probably said some things they wanted to happen. They wished something on you with high level demons. They wanted something to happen to you that you would be down and out. To my physically, not just physically, but mentally too. And in divine timing. So, this union you manifesting, it's coming in divine timing. So that's why preparation, make preparation is out here. Stay prayed up. Is out here. We're gonna get a few more, and then we're gonna post it out. Your energy is blocked. So whoever you are, divine feminine, divine masculine, your energy is blocked. So I'm getting that whoever, for your energy to be blocked, is probably, I'm getting this due to the fact somebody's getting readings on you, or they may be a tarot reader themselves. Whoever this is, warlock, uh, a dark witch, a karmic, or whoever. But whoever this is, from your past, your energy is blocked from them. So sending high level demons your way and stuff like that could come from, like I said, a lot of, pent up anger, and from not hearing from you, ghosting whoever these people are. Your energy is blocked anyway. So these attacks that they send in your way is not gonna It's not going to work. Next card is I put you in a third party. So somebody's saying they put you in a third party. You know, that's for some of you, not all of you. You know, and past relationship baggage is the last card out. So, you want to be mindful of past relationship baggage too. So, like I said, the healing, moving toward this new union, that you got a celebration to look forward to. There's going to be that. There's going to be your wish fulfillment, financially, emotionally, and in love, and you got new ideas out here, that's opening up to you that you manifested. And it's just a lot of everything that, this year you may have went through or have been going through prior all the way up to this point. You're gonna be rewarded for that. You got nothing but good karma here. So your energy is blocked, so you don't have to worry about what's divinely protected being undone. You don't have to worry about that. It's not, if anything, those attacking it, gonna get instant, bad karma anyway. But right now you're getting good karma. And they're getting bad karma. But past relationship baggage, you don't wanna, have any parts of that. So that's definitely a thing that you need to release, and have a one-on-one with God about. Because past relationship baggage from, divine feminine, divine masculine, those are things that you guys have had to make sure that is squashed and it's out the way. It's clear. It's a clear path. Because what you have here means you've done the work. You've done the healing. You know how to, utilize your gifts. To put God first. And how to, appreciate and give that gratitude for each other, with the equal give and take and the celebration and all the hard work that you put into getting here. So that's all I got for you guys. And do something nice for somebody today, even if you don't know them. Love unconditionally or don't love at all. And know that loving yourself is more important than loving somebody else unconditionally. Love yourself. Know that you are enough. You don't need validation for that. You don't need to publicize that to see, what the likes is going to be on that. You are your biggest fan. So till next time, guys, I love you. Bye.